Ah, the extra sacrifice, it says with a toothy grin. You accepted my offer.
I don't know about accepted. What was the offer?
Oh, come on. Remember the old session.
um,
It just happened.
I know. Just trying
Unless
to,
that's really what you wanted to be saying.
yeah, just trying to be a little coy. I just started the broadcast. I missed the second window. Sorry.
Yeah, well, you missed the whole description for the
I
broadcast.
know.
It's all ruined
I
now.
know.
It'll never be the same.
No. How dare no one know about the character they never cared about?
I care.
I also care. That's why we're here.
Now when I go rewatch it, I'm like, well, I wonder what setting was like. I wonder what was going on.
Shit, if only we had a session last week.
Well, you're in a different place now.
True. All right.
But now they don't know.
They don't.
I'm not. I can't repeat myself. That'll ruin your immersion.
No, I mean, we could talk about how I descended from a pile of bones and see fleeting figures.
Well, technically, we all are descendants of piles of bones, if you think about it.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's go metaphorical.
We're playing a game in our heads.
Let's go
it's all
meta
metaphorical.
on this.
It's all metaphorical.
I don't remember what the fuck I just said.
You asked the offer. He asked you. You accepted the offer.
Yeah. No. I do. I want to try to be a little coy.
All right. So how are you responding to him?
As I did just now in jest to you, but I don't remember agreeing to any offer. But what was it?
One of the others shoved you in. Then he smiles. Can I get a perception check from you?
That is going to be
Good. I guess I can eat you then.
a 21.
All right. Beyond him, you can see what looks to be an iron portal with a swirling light.
Like sealed off, or just?
It seems to be spinning. It's about half the size of what you remember when you were on the other side. If that's not enough of a hint, I don't know what it is.
Shit. All right. I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, I can't say I was pushed. That much is true.
I have no time for your games. You will aid me, or I will eat you.
This is quite an imposing figure, so
Yes.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, how could you possibly need aid? You seem like you can handle all of this yourself with relative ease.
You are of the material plane. I will use your blood to transfer that of myself.
I want to do it, so I'm gonna. I'm an elf. I'm. You can see I'm fairly scrawny. There's not much blood here. You should find a sacrifice that's got more blood. I know a couple dwarves.
Dex check, please.
23.
All right. You do a sudden backflip as you spot with a minute perception. Sudden black tentacles erupt from the ground to grasp it and form a cage around where you previously stood.
Oh, this is not going to go well for me.
I told you there's a good chance of death here.
I know, and I knew coming in, but I like I said, I got to play it out, regardless of scenario.
He takes a step forward. You will provide your blood now.
I mean, I could get you blood? Does it have to be my blood?
It needs to be blood of the material plane. And you are here.
I am. But what if we took a slight break and I could get you some other blood from the material plane?
Give me a wisdom check, please.
Wisdom is gonna be a 17.
All right, you feel yourself rocked with some kind of psychic assault pressure. The compulsion, stillness, echoes through your brain. You find every step or movement takes an extreme act of will. To step back, to step away, as the figure takes another 5-foot step towards you. There's 10 feet separating the two of you now.
All right, so I'm assuming at this point, as you just said, everything takes an extreme act of will. So if I wanted to take a step back, I need to roll a
Yes.
All right. Just to clarify, for those in the audience that are dumb or aren't paying attention, Steve. If he ever watches this, that one joke will be worth it. So I'm going to attempt to step away. Wisdom is going to be a 12.
All right, you do not move. Despite putting your mind to it, your body fails to respond.
But I can still speak freely, correct?
Yeah.
Say, no. Hear me out. You want material plane blood. I can get you material plane blood, just not from me. All I ask is a brief wait. Not even that long.
Win.
So if my blood will get you to the material plane now, is there how much blood do you need? What do you just need my blood? How many do you need gallons of blood? What is your end purpose? Is there not something greater?
He takes a 5-foot step. He now looms above you. You will be my servant in the material plane. You will open a portal and send their bodies through until I am fed and my armies are ready. You will do this, and I will allow you to go back.
All right. Just to you, I'm trying to con him, right?
I know what you're trying to do.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you're trying to con a demon. Just keep that in mind.
No. I know that we're still on the same path of this character's gonna die. But you see what the aim is. To clarify. See, you say bodies. Again, that's not... how many bodies are you looking for? How much blood are you looking for?
Make a charisma check.
20.
Many. I need many. I can use you to go now. But many, and I can bring my armies. You will be my servant on that plane. You see a clawed finger extend from his hand and start to reach down toward you. Do you attempt to flee? Yeah. Decisions.
This is the tough one. This is... Here's the meat of the session. I don't want to flee because of the long con, but I also don't want him to touch me with it.
If you're thinking Jax, you paid a price, don't forget.
Jax did pay a price, absolutely.
And he wasn't exactly conning the whole time.
No. I'm not trying to be Jax.
Okay.
I'm not trying to do what Ryan did.
Oh,
I'm trying to do my own thing. Whether it works out positively or negatively,
okay.
I'm trying to do my own thing.
Gotcha.
And what I'm trying to do is con a demon.
Yeah.
So in the aspect of that, what I want to do is I want to try to adjust myself so that he doesn't touch me, but maybe a stack of like a bundled up stack of my clothing or something like that, instead of like poking
Again, your
me in the
clothing is
shoulder.
rags.
That's right. I have like nothing on me.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah.
But you see, you at least get the gist of what I'm trying to do here. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
You
like.
got about 10 seconds left to give me what you're doing before his finger touches you.
I want to try to slightly dodge so that he doesn't get a full touch of me, kind of thing, so that I can like a glancing blow.
All right, wisdom check. And a dex check.
Wisdom check 20, Dex check 17.
All right. You managed to, at the last moment, twitch your head slightly to the side. So instead of poking you in the forehead, the claws grazes down your cheek. You feel an instant burning sensation, and you can feel your face turning charred almost. The agony of it is extreme. As you dodge, however, his hand turns and he cups the side of your face instead. And you can feel the claws as they cross across your face. And you can see the blood red razor's edge hovering just barely over your eyes. The simple touch seems to be burning into your flesh, and you're not quite sure how you're still alive. As its claws slowly draw back, grazing ever so slightly, leaving trace marks across your face. And you can feel the flesh underneath the tips bubbling up, sure to leave scars. Suddenly, you're doubled up in agony. Your chest, something hurts. Constitution check, please.
11.
You collapse to the ground. The agony is extreme. You lose 1 Constitution point.
Okay. Where's my pencil?
Your heart is now mine. You are cursed to be my servant.
Not that I.
When you
Just to clarify, this is permanent Constitution minus 1 point.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry to
Correct.
interrupt.
No, that's fine.
Demon speak. Go ahead.
You will have my own blessing. When you have a lamb to bring to my slaughter, you will open a portal.
A series of demonic words flash seared into your brain. You feel as if you can recall them at a moment's notice.
You will send the lamb to me fresh. When I have enough, I shall come through. Fail me, and your own heart will fail you. You will bring and pump blood to me, or your heart will no longer pump blood for you. Do you understand, mortal?
Assuming I'm still racked with pain, I'm gonna choke out a yes.
Good. I can be benevolent, too. I give you blessings to go with your curse.
You gain the ability of an unholy fist. I'd like to write this down.
Unholy fist. And I broke my pencil. Damn it. Bad start. Damn it!
Let me know when you're ready.
Ready when you are.
Alright, Unholy Fist. You can use this ability 3 times a day. Your fist becomes encased in a black flame, and it deals an extra 2d6 unholy fire damage. Half of that damage is dealt to you. It deals double damage to both of you when you use it against a celestial or good creature.
Double damage to both when used against Celestial. So you said 3d6, half damage is dealt to me.
I said 2d6, but yeah, let's say 3d6. I like 3d6 better.
You like 3d6 better? Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
I misheard, but if that's how
yeah.
we want to roll,
It
that's
deals
how we want to roll.
3d6 unholy fire damage and deals half of that damage to yourself. And it deals double damage when you use it against the celestial or good creature. Or celestial creature. Celestial. Every fifth use deals an additional 2d6 damage to you.
Every fifth?
Yep.
Extra 2d6?
Yep.
Okay.
Every 2 levels henceforth, it'll add an extra d6 damage. It'll go up. Got it?
Yes.
Alright, and then you also gain the ability Unholy Armor. Ready?
Hold on. Finishing writing that last bonus. Alright. Unholy Armor.
Alright. Unholy Armor usable once per day. You gain damage resistance for 10 minutes from non-magical physical sources. You gain advantage on any magic ability saves.
Advantage on what ability saves?
Magical ability saves. If a spell requires you to make an abilities check to take half damage or avoid it, you get advantage for the duration of Unholy Armor.
Okay.
Both can be activated as a free action. Yeah. Unholy Fist, you just have to announce before you do your attack roll.
Okay. All right.
You will be my servant, yes?
I choke out a pained yes again.
Good.
The clawed hand reaches down and seems to encompass your entire chest as claws go under your arm, causing pain as it lifts you up. And you can stare into the saliva dripping maw once again. The 8 beady eyes stare at you as if delving into your soul.
You will not fail me. You will send me blood.
He turns, seeming to carry you with ease. And you can see he's turning in the direction of the portal, which seems to be smaller than it was moments before.
Do not fail me. You will not like it when you come back here.
With that, he casts you forward. You're not quite sure in the split second if you'll even fit through the portal the size it is now. Gasping, you find yourself in a very dark chamber. It seems to be the one you were left only moments before. However, a cloying smoke seems to fill the area. There seems to be ash and there's creaks and moans from above. It feels cold as well, almost as if it's been abandoned almost. You can see ash and soot resting around. You don't hear any voices or anything else. What do you do?
What? Okay. Yes. I'm in the middle of something.
I know, but
No, I understand what you're saying. I will text you.
Adam, we'll be done shortly.
I'll be done
Well, you
short.
got
I'll
like
be done
5-10
shortly.
minutes most.
I'll text you. Okay. Sorry, Marilyn's going shopping. Wanted to know
No,
what I
no.
want.
Oh,
'Cause
I thought you were trying to get you to take Penny back. I'm
no,
like,
no, no, no. She's leaving and wants to know what I want, and she's like, "Hey, I'm leaving." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, I'm still in the middle of this.
I
So
mean, yeah,
I appear to be back in the room I fell into the pit in.
yeah.
Okay. Um, covered in ash and smoke. I'm assuming I'm pained at this point, kind of like
You're
stumbling
quite a bit of
across.
pain,
Yeah, just
and,
kind of
and
like,
you can feel 3 claw marks across your face. They all seem to be bubbling. It seems almost as if it's molten flesh.
yeah. I'm picturing Aust like 3/4 of the way through a James Bond movie. He's been shot 3 times. Is kind of like hobbling across the wall
Yeah, kind of.
a little bit.
3/4 way.
Not that Aust is James Bond, just like to like picture
Totally, totally. That's not what I was implying.
yeah, just to picture
Yeah,
like
yeah,
how
yeah.
injured he is. I don't know. James Bond was the first one that came to mind.
I
I'm
got you.
going to start hobbling my way towards what I think to be the exit. At least of the room, but once I'm out of the room, I want to work up the stairs and out towards out. I want to get out the front door.
As you make your way to the doorway, it's exactly where you remember. The long hallway to the stairwell looms before you. As you start to walk in that direction, you hear what sounds like sobbing coming from behind one of the doors that you didn't open.
That we didn't open. Okay, so in so far as this, my alignment hasn't changed as of yet, right?
I will never force your alignment to change.
Okay,
You
so
may you can
it's
leave.
all dependent on what I do here.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna open the door.
All right. You see a room with shackles lining the walls. Most of the figures seem to have perished, whether from malnutrition, starvation, or simply from what looks to be suffocation, perhaps. You see 3 small figures, children perhaps, huddled in a corner, their arms still shackled overhead. They're crying. Most of them seem rather weak. What do you do?
I was hoping for like adult male, and you gave me children.
I know you're hoping for.
I free them from their chains, and I say, "Run now, never look back. Do not return to this place. Stay safe."
As the children leave the room itself dissolves around you. You find yourself curled up on the ground at the foot of the demon.
I told you you would not like to come back.
Aust's fate is sealed. Sorry.
Nope, that's
He went out a hero. True to himself.
if Oz had last words, it would be, "I'd rather return to this place than see the alternative."
Eh, well,
I will send you.
thought you were going to make it. I thought you were going to make it.
Well, you also know in my playing this that I never intended to be a demon pawn.
I know.
Kind of thing. So
But you could have made it. You could have been a champion.
could have been a contender. I will send you the character that I will next roll.
Yeah, if you don't like your refugee guy, you have time before tomorrow.
That's part of it. I was talking with a kid at work, so just a slight inkling. I'm gonna do I'm gonna roll an old dwarf. Is what I'm gonna do. Like literally aged.
Okay.
He's gonna be a wizened dwarf who's washed out from the city guard. Doesn't like the way that that they have to go about red tape, and he wants to go about things his own way. So he becomes a private investigator.
So isn't that what the guy you already rolled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Basically.
All right.
So I'll send you that information before tomorrow's session.
Hey man, I apologize, but I mean,
No.
Aust went out as Aust, right? So
Oust went out as Oust, and it was a deserved death for me not paying attention to numbers. The math wasn't on my side, so there's only so much you can do with that, right?
Yeah, but I always feel bad. As much as you guys think I'm cold and heartless, I feel bad about killing characters.
I don't think you're cold and heartless.
Yeah,
mean,
you guys think that, yeah.
I will give you a hard time for it every time, but what other DMs would have a standalone session to see if you could possibly save your character, who should by all rights be dead?
Well, it is what it is.
So I appreciate you allowing me to attempt, and I will, like I said, I will post the character and send you a backstory for tomorrow's session.
Oh, don't cry, man. It's okay. Don't cry. You're gonna make me cry.
I'm not crying. Not crying.
It's okay. You're not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Look, Aust isn't Kodok. Kodok was able to shrug off everything you threw at him. It's about time I died.
But I was really hoping you're gonna make it.
I can't. I see. You know, he'll return.
Are we still recording?
We're still recording.
Still
Hold on,
recording.
I'll stop it.
I can tell because my hang up button is flashing.